I have just met David Reeder, the new CEO at Lexmark, and he is as excited as a young child opening Christmas presents. Now, many have had their doubts about the iconic Lexmark brand from the heartland of the USA being sold off for $3.9 billion to China, but not David Reeder. With many markets in the West in decline, he has his eyes on the growing multi-billion-dollar China market. And the union with Apex Microelectronics gives him access to quality, non-infringing consumables for Lexmark's popular MPS services in the USA and Europe. And it may just be possible that Lexmark printers can be made more affordably in China, giving the company more competitive edge than ever before.
This acquisition from the Lexmark side is very complementary. It completes our product portfolio. So Lexmark very strong in the mid-range up to the high end, and we didn't really have an entry-level presence. And so this acquisition completes our product portfolio. In addition to that, this acquisition brings us access to a market that we've never really participated in a meaningful way. So it provides a product portfolio, provides access to a market where we haven't been a participant. In addition to that, they have manufacturing expertise that we don't have. So we have the ability to bring some product in-house and be vertically integrated on the manufacturing side, save cost. So when you look at those types of synergies and you look at that complementary overlap, we have great hopes and ambitions for the future.
Apart from Lexmark, Apex owns NineStar, the largest global supplier of aftermarket consumables, Phantom, China's first printer OEM, and Static Control, the iconic cartridge parts supplier, among others. All parties were celebrating Apex's latest acquisition, Lexmark, last week in Beijing. Static Control's Bill Swartz was there and told me that the print industry has never been so vibrant and exciting. His company had been bitter foes with Lexmark, and now both are sisters in the same organisation, potentially doing new, bold things together. And why has all this been possible? Quite simply put, Jackson Wang. David Reeder and Bill Swartz both say the success of their respective acquisitions comes down to the integrity and honesty of one man, Jackson Wang. Instead of fighting and brawling, this man sees beyond the horizon of possibilities and has engineered the way to have US and Chinese iconic brands cooperating together, profitably and in harmony. When I asked Wang about the protection of the new pool of patents and intellectual property he has acquired, he reminded me that this industry should be more focused on cooperation rather than fighting.
Lexmark have more than 2,000 patents. Apex plus Phantom is about another 2,000. So in any way, our group, the patent technologies become much stronger than before. Yeah. And we will protect our intellectual property. But we try to be friendly with our industry. Lexmark, when they do MPS, they can use aftermarket as a cartridge. Sure. But our Apex, when we deal with our customer on the cartridge, we can assist Lexmark to sell their printer, cartridge, or even do some service. So I don't see we have to fight. We like work with the industry to create a more business opportunity together because the market is huge. Even bigger like Lexmark plus Apex and Phantom, we are still not big enough. We have bigger room.
So what's next? Will Static Control and Apex manufacture parts and components for use by NineStar to manufacture cartridges to fulfill Lexmark's MPS program? Will China join the USA and Japan as the newest provider of printing devices and services? Will Phantom be absorbed by Lexmark? And where does this leave all the other major global imaging brands? The world just changed a little bit this last week. certainly the print consumables world. This has been Just a Minute at rtmworld.com, and I'm David Gibbons.